Before you realize your strategy has turned into gambling, take note of these signs. You trade, you make a profit. You give a small smile. Not even a second passes and you unconsciously refresh the page. Why? Because your brain is looking for another dose of dopamine. The moment your previous position closes, a tempting thought whispers in your ear. One more trade, just one more. How can a trader's brain silently transform into the mind of a professional gambler? In the brain, dopamine is responsible for pleasure, reward, and that good feeling after every win, even for every small notification. Now imagine this in the context of trading. You open a position, you make a profit, your brain gets a reward, dopamine is released, you get a good feeling, and this cycle repeats itself. This is exactly where the danger lies. Gradually, your brain is no longer looking for analysis. It's chasing that same good feeling. The moment you open an aimless trade just to get a new dose of dopamine, you are no longer a trader. You've become a dopamine seeker. According to research conducted on over 10,000 traders over a 3-year period, 85% of traders who trade repeatedly without a clear strategy develop a behavioral addiction linked to dopamine. This is what makes trading resemble gambling. Aimless but full of excitement. Have you ever felt after a great trade, why not just one more? Or even when your strategy says not to enter, you go for the next trade just for that good feeling. If these feelings sound familiar, an alarm bell should be going off in your mind. After a successful trade, you feel invincible, even if the outcome was just pure luck. When you take a loss, you immediately open another position to make up for it. When you're in profit, you can't get out. A voice says, why not make more profit? On days you don't trade, you feel restless or like something is missing. The number of your trades exceeds your analyses. Repeating these behaviors is not normal. These are the signs that you are no longer making decisions. Your brain is just chasing the reward. Research from MIT has proven that dopamine is the main driver of the pull towards gambling. The same pattern, the same stimulus, the same behavioral addiction. Trading is a profession, not a one-night game. If you have these signs, you might not realize that something is going off track. First, every trade must be part of a system. If you're still making decisions based on feelings, it means you don't have a system. A system means entering based on precise tested conditions with a clear stop loss and take profit. A filter to confirm the position, not just a signal or news. Remind yourself that a system is the enemy of dopamine because it doesn't let the brain jump into the market whenever it wants. Second, increase the time between your trades. Quickly closing positions one after another is also a sign of dopamine addiction. After you close a trade, set a timer. Spend at least 15 minutes alone with yourself. This way, your brain exits the reward phase and re-enters the analysis phase. Third, does trading make you excited? Don't trade at that moment. The golden rule. Whenever you're too happy or too nervous, that's not the time to trade. The best traders are the ones who make the most emotionless decisions. According to a Cambridge University study of over 600 traders, those who keep a trading journal and note their emotions after each trade are 37% less likely to make emotional decisions. Which of these methods have you tried so far? In fact, what's your own way of controlling your emotions when you trade? Your brain is after a reward, but you are after survival. A real trader doesn't chase excitement, they seek survival. Only one thing wins here: ruthlessly logical decisions. You don't have to live like a robot. But if you can separate yourself from the excitement, that's when you've taken the first step toward professional trading. Think about it. If you had to trade like a robot for a full week, what rules would you set for yourself?